So hey there, welcome back to another video. And in this video, we'll be talking about crisis management in business. And this is an article by simplybusiness.com, .co.uk, and we'll start it out. So crisis management: how can business plan for the unexpected? All business needs to be prepared for this. Register free to read on. Let me just register for it. I'll simply place my link here, my email here, like placing my email list here. Then we'll click on submit. And do you have 10 plus employees? Yes. Do you have one of yours? Yeah, access now. So here's an article. I'm just what is crisis management in business? So a crisis could be anything that threatens the company's success, from a natural disaster to an employee breaking the law. Business crisis could affect a company's finances, reputation, operations, or staff. The crisis management definition is preparing, managing, and recovering from an unexpected events that could harm a business. Crisis management and business continuity plans are very similar, and the phrases are often used interchangeably. In most cases, the business continuity plans, it's like continuity plan focuses on making sure a business can continue basic operations when a crisis happens. You can download a business continuity plan template to get started. So, crisis management examples. A business crisis can come in many forms, having a negative impact on different parts of your business. Here's an overview of some of the most common staff crisis. An employee does something illegal that affects the reputation of the business they work for. The next one is natural crisis. Your office suffers serious storm damage, meaning you lose equipment and customers can't wait for your visit your premises. Financial crisis: demand for your services falls significantly, or a new competitor takes your market share. Organizational crisis: selling faulty equipment that has to be recalled or breaching GDPR regulations. Technological crisis: the company servers go down and you are the victim of cyber attack. So, how to create as a crisis management strategy? Even events like COVID-19 pandemic have shown how unpredictable the world can be and how businesses can be severely affected. Meanwhile, a business could suffer from internal, financial, or local market issues at any time. That's why it's important to have crisis management strategy in place. Being prepared for a crisis rather than reacting to one after it's happened can help business to recover quicker. Below is an overview of how you can plan and manage business crisis effectively. So, what are the stages of crisis management? There are various stages of business crisis, and understanding what you need to do in each stage can help you to create your crisis management framework. Here are the five main stages: detecting and accessing risk, and understanding the impact different crises could have on your business, preparing for crisis, doing your best to prevent them, and creating a plan for when they do happen. Managing crisis effectively, putting your crisis management plan into action to minimize damage to your business. Recovering from crisis, following the steps you have set out to get back to where you were before the incident. Learning from crisis, documenting the lessons of previous crisis to prepare for the future. How does crisis management planning for when you create a crisis management plan, you will need to answer these key questions. What type of crisis could affect your business? How could these crises impact different areas of your business? What actions would you need to take to manage the crisis you have identified? Who in the business would be responsible for managing the crisis? For managing the crisis. So these decisions and processes will need to be documented so they can be actioned quickly if your business experiences a crisis. You'll also need to consider whether the staff responsible for managing a crisis will need extra training or not. Once you have a crisis management plan in place, remember to review and update it regularly so you can take new threats into account. Crisis management PR. If your business is facing a reputational issue, crisis management public relations can help you to take control of the situation, maintain trust, and communicate with your customers. Preparing communications in advance of a crisis can help you to respond quickly when something bad happens. Here's how you should approach crisis management communications. Acknowledge and own mistakes or issues. Explain how you are going to fix problems. Keep customers and stakeholders up to date. One of the main aspects of crisis PR planning is creating is creating written statements that can be updated.